let's talk about probability with and without replacement. And this really is just some careful reading that you have to do. Now, this really has to do with our calculations and just being careful with the way we kind of proceed through. So let me give you an example. Let's say we had 10 socks in a drawer, 6 white, and 4 blue. And let's say we reached in and picked one sock and then picked another. Okay, so we picked 2 socks without replacement. So once a sock is out, we keep it out and then we pick another. So what's the probability of 2 white socks? So the probability that the first sock is white is 6 out of 10. But then once that sock has been removed, we only have 5 white socks left out of the 9 socks still in there. So we get 30 over 90, or 1/3. So again, this careful reading, this kind of system works very common when you're like picking people for something, because you might say, well, I've got, a group of people, maybe, 10 women and 6 men, and I'm picking, what's the probability? It's 2 women. Well, you're not picking one person twice. Once a person is picked and part of the group, they've been picked. They're out of the group. Now, if you said, no, I'm going to put the sock back. So I pick it out, I note the color, and I put it back in. Well, now, if I pick 2 socks with replacement, meaning I do put the sock back in, well, then the probability of 2 white socks is 6 out of 10, and then 6 out of 10 again, or 36 out of 90, or 2/5. This kind of thing is really common with independent events like rolling a dice or flipping a coin, where the probability doesn't change from time to time. So just be very careful with your reading on whether the probability changes or not. And there have been AP questions on statistics before where, maybe one situation is like, okay, we're picking people for a committee, and then we roll a die. Does that, mimic the situation? No, because once people are picked for a committee, the chances are they can't be picked again. But rolling a die, the probability remains the same. It doesn't change based on what just happened. Okay, so again, just careful reading with our calculations. If we said we're going to pick more socks, of course, we'd just keep multiplying and the numbers would continue to change. And same thing down here. If this video helped you, please like and subscribe for more math help.